Aloha, my name is Michelle, and today we're going to be learning how to find and start a SNAP application. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, and it's a program that's administered by the State of Hawaii Department of Human Services. You basically apply, and if you're eligible, they'll give you money so that you can buy food. There's a lot of families and individuals that are eligible for SNAP, but don't know how to access the application or maybe don't know how to apply. So that's why I'm making this video. So go ahead and open a search engine like Google and type in SNAP, oops, Hawaii. Whether you type it uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't matter. Just press enter. That will bring you up to a list of links, but I want you to look for the one that says humanservices.hawaii.gov with the title Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Click on that. That will bring you to the SNAP homepage where there's all of the information about the program. On the right here, there's a lot of different phone numbers you can use if you need additional service. And then they also have this public assistance toll-free information line that you can call if you have specific questions about the program. So I'm going to actually scroll over a lot of this information. We'll come right back up to it. I wanted to show you the federal poverty limits. This is one way that they use to figure out if you're eligible for the program or not. So to kind of use this table, you'd find your household size. So say you're a family of five. If you make less than this $6,226, then you might be eligible for the program. But I just want to share that this is not the only way that they determine eligibility. I'm not exactly sure what their formula is, if they have a formula, but I did want to point out that don't try to determine your own eligibility. Please just fill out the application to the best of your knowledge and submit it. A Department of Human Services staff person or social worker will get in touch with you to gather the information that is needed so they can determine eligibility for you and your specific situation. So let's go ahead and scroll up. I'll point out this link here. So if you would rather not apply online and you feel more comfortable downloading and printing the paper form of this application, click this link. You can fill out the application, put it in an envelope, and send it off by mail to the address that they indicate in your application. For the sake of this video, we're going to be filling out an online application. So go ahead and click on this link here in the yellow box. Once you click there, you have several different options. If you need help in another language, make sure you click the language at the bottom. If you're looking for your child's pandemic EBT status online, you can click this one here. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and click here for the SNAP application. Also wanted to note this in red, you must be a resident of the state of Hawaii to be eligible for money and or SNAP benefits. So go ahead and click here. You'll be presented with several different options. It just depends on where you're at in your application. Um, for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and apply now. These are the different interpreter services that they had at the last page. If you need interpreter services, make sure you call this number. As you can see, it's the same number for all the different languages. Otherwise, you can go ahead and click next. So this is the actual application. In the upper left corner, you'll see 0% complete because we haven't completed anything. As you go through all of these different sections, that 100% complete will be updated. Just make sure you get to 100% complete and submit your application. Get your application submitted as soon as possible. It doesn't matter if you don't have all of the documentation. Just fill out the application to the best of your knowledge and submit it. They'll determine your eligibility from that date. So there are two different options. So there's the financial option and there's the food option. There might be different eligibility requirements for the financial option. For the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and click SNAP, and then we're going to click next. If you need an interpreter, make sure you indicate that and click on the language that you would prefer. Otherwise, you can go ahead and click no and click next. Then you note down the primary language that's spoken in your home and how well English is spoken in your home. So click next. Here you'll start to fill out your personal information. So I wanted to point out this little red asterisk here. Wherever you see that throughout the application, that is a required field. That means that if you don't fill out that field, you won't be able to advance in the application. So like I said before, just fill the application out to the best of your ability um, until you can continue on to the very end and be 100% complete and submit your application. Just make sure that it's submitted. The rest of the application is very similar to what we've gone through so far. You'll go ahead and fill out the different information on different screens and continue to click next until the end. Please submit your application as soon as possible. I want you to be eligible for benefits as soon as you possibly can. All the bit of assistance that we can get with food these days really, really helps, and it goes far. Let me know in the comments how helpful this video was, and thank you so much. Good luck.